Hello everyone, welcome back to the JAWA podcast. My name's TheDoctor and I'm joined by RoseTyler
Hello.
and Wolfy,
Hello there.
who is our newest member of the club. Yay!
Yay.
Thank you.
Welcome to the podcast, Wolfy. And
Welcome, myself indeed.
today we also have a little special guest with us too, and it's Doc.
Yay.
Hello. Hello.
Many claps. Hello.
Thank you.
Hello Doc, how are you doing?
Doing really well. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. You only recently rejoined the clan. I know I said that not long ago, but you know.
Yes.
How are you finding your time back in the clan?
It's been really great to be back. I've enjoyed, like I said before, being able to connect with friends and goof around and help with activity, and hopefully help JAWA. I don't know, find some more excitement in the community. So I think there's a lot to offer, both to JKA and to itself as a clan. So it's a good spot.
Absolutely, great stuff.
We're glad to have you back.
Thank you.
Yes, welcome back, Doc. It's good to have you with us.
Thanks.
So, we've got a couple of changes to go over. Rank changes, some club stuff, and some stuff within the clan that will be changing soon, if not already, by the time you listen to this. And towards the end, we're actually going to be changing the usual quiz we do with the wiki questions. We're actually going to be doing some Star Wars trivia, so listen to the end for that if you're interested in taking part, see how many you get right. But without further ado, we'll just quickly get into the list. So we'll start off with the rank changes, and at the top we've got Agent, who recently returned from retirement, and he's returned at the rank of Guardian. I'm pretty sure Doc had something to say about that.
I did. I just wanted to welcome Agent back as Guardian because, as he and I both know, it's essential that the Guardians escort the council members to the TFFA, and without him, we would be lost as a clan. So thank you.
Welcome
Okay.
He will. I know it's rambling. He will understand, and he'll be laughing.
Oh well, I'm glad someone understands it.
It's nice to have another Brit back.
Yeah.
That's all.
I
It's,
gave him to welcome back. I mean, I like everyone pretty much, but
Absolutely, we can never have enough British people.
That's true.
Next on the list we've got Dog, but he's already been covered. But he's returned at the rank of Lord, because it wasn't that long ago since he left. So, welcome back again, Doc. Hello.
Yep.
Back again.
Clap, please. Thank you.
Oh, I'm struggling to say you're welcome, but okay. Well, who do we have next? We have Elfin Lead or Elfin Lied. I can never remember how you actually pronounce that.
I say Elfin lied, but I don't know.
I said leave personally, but
Yeah, the name of the anime with Lucy and the Diaclonius, or whatever you call them.
The only one I've ever watched.
Yes. The guy that just kicks my ass every time I'm on the server. That one. I'm sure you probably know him if you've ever encountered him. He's quite annoying. But if I didn't say, he's entered retirement. So we wish him the best. Obviously, real life always comes first, but it's sad to see you go. I hope you come back soon.
Enjoy your retirement. I wish I could retire in real life, but you know, shit sucks. So
Unfortunately, that can't happen.
I know. Too young. I have fun in retirement.
Yes,
I'll come back
absolutely.
soon.
Then we have Stormy, who's also recently entered retirement. I know how busy Stormy's been in real life, but it's absolutely well deserved with everything you've done for the clan so far, Stormy, and I hope you do come back soon.
Yes.
The event planners are going to miss you dearly.
Yes.
Yes,
True.
for sure.
Definitely well deserved for that one.
Okay, and for the last two rank changes, we have both Jacoby and Diabolus, who've actually now officially stepped down. Jacoby's gone straight into retirement, and Diab has gone down to clan supporter, so he'll be helping out with some back-end stuff, but neither of them are officially leading anymore, and Diab's just taken a backseat role. We wish them the best.
Yes.
They've done quite a lot for the clan in their time up in council and leader. I'm going to miss working with them personally, because I enjoyed getting along with both of them. They're good people, and just enjoy your time off, and I hope to see you around soon.
Definitely agree.
Yep.
You never know. If Jacoby's not too busy, we'll get him on podcast.
Oh, yes.
That'll be fun. And he can talk about his time in retirement.
And I can just make jokes about him, and
I'll just call him Jabooba, as I usually do. Like,
Who's that?
Jabooby, yeah. Someone like mistyped his name once, I think, and it accidentally put Jabooby instead of Jacoba. Then I just call him Jabooby now.
oh, that time I called him Jabobi in that meet and greet ages ago.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was so long ago now, but it was so funny.
Oh dear.
But it's semi-nice because they're not leader anymore, because, you know, I can get away with shit now. You know, I can just break the server and... Oh, wait, no, Robin's leader now. Robin, don't take it personally.
But
I'm
you
not-
break the server anyway.
That's true.
Yeah, shut up.
Can't fool us, mate.
Oh, but
Crap, start the podcast over.
Oh, not again.
but that's the end of the rank changes. It wasn't that long of a list this time, but everyone that's been promoted or returned, well, no one got promoted. Everyone that's returned, retired, or that's it, just returned or retired. Welcome back, and enjoy your time off.
Same.
So let's move on to the clubs real quick. So we've got the JAWA Post. They've recently released their 100th issue. That was a couple of days ago, or a week. I can't remember the exact date now. But it's a good read. There's some exciting stuff on there, considering it's the 100th issue. And I've also got a nice puzzle for you. And Wolfy's probably got something for you with his golden acorn, I believe.
Yeah, the golden acorn, come and claim it if you're there. I mean, I'm technically not giving it anymore, it's now not in the quiz. I'm not responsible for your idiots if you fail.
It's Helen and I, yeah. It was
It
a
should-
good read.
It should still become the golden baguette, I think.
Same, honestly.
That's true. I should
You're missing an
yeah, yeah.
opportunity. Missed opportunity, honestly.
That's technically the only club-related thing.
Yeah.
The rest of them are just general clan stuff. So I'll move on to announcements and general changes for the clan. So, first off, the council applications have closed. Thank you to everyone that submitted, and
You're
best
welcome.
of luck.
Thanks. Well, it's no known secret. I'll tell anybody that I've applied for council, and I applied last time. I'll just tell people that I do because I don't care. And I know I'm not going to get it, but I still apply.
Well, until
may the force be with you.
until you
Thank you.
become the next dragon and just end up with 20 denied
That will be me.
applications.
That will be me. It's because of my activity on the server, and it's like, I already know why, but I still apply anyway. I don't know. But good luck to everybody else
Yes.
who will more than likely get it.
Best of luck, everybody. And I hope to be working with whoever gets it soon.
But you're getting kicked off the council.
Yeah. Didn't you hear?
Oh, wait, yeah, I forgot about that bit. Yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
Moving on. So, if nobody's heard, on April 1st, it was decided that JAWA was moving to a Discord-only clan, unfortunately. And about 10 people actually fell for it, so...
the day after, too. Come on.
I know, right? But congratulations to everyone that didn't, but... Haha, gotcha.
Well, I know about it before, so mine don't count.
Yeah, but you're a cheater, so...
I'm not a
Well,
cheater. I just live with you.
I'd also like to thank Lord Zarn,
Oh
our
yeah.
resident raccoon. He is, even though he would say, and he has told me very fiercely, that he doesn't need makeup. He's beautiful the way he is. But he is opening up JAWA's Makeup Central. And this is a place exclusively available only on April 1st every year, where he will resell makeup to help fund the server. So thank you, Zarn. We applaud you again, and we thank you for your service to this.
Thank you for that, Zan. I can't wait to look as pretty as you one day.
Thank you, Dad.
Same.
Do you know, it'd be bad if he doesn't remember the whole dad thing and I'm just calling him Dad and he has no idea why I'm calling him Dad.
Well,
Well,
it'd be like you're Chandler from Friends, you know. You got a pretty dad.
That's true. I have got a pretty dad.
I hear that you have a favorite character, though, from Friends.
Me?
No, the Doctor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But...
Starts with an M.
Oh. I was thinking Chandler again, but
Wait, is Chandler
Now I know
actually
what
your
you're on
favourite? Because I
about.
thought Joey was your favourite. Chandler's my favourite. Have you
Oh, no, I
turned
like-
to the dark side of Chandler?
I like quoting some Joey stuff, but I relate most to Chandler. You know.
I love Chandler so much.
But you overall, I think you, from what I understand,
Oh
you
yeah.
feel
I think-
the personal pain of Monica's journey.
Oh,
I think
absolutely.
it's because he relates so much to Chandler, and spoiler alert, you know, after over 10 years, but because Chandler marries Monica, that's how you relate to, you understand.
That's
Monica's
no.
journey.
I'm not marrying Monica, right?
But you did in the show.
Right?
You did. You're Chandler, and Chandler marries Monica.
That's not happening.
You threw yourself in that hole, didn't you?
Monica, if you're listening, this
Good grief.
isn't the way I intended this to go.
I actually have no idea what you're speaking of because I haven't watched Friends, so.
Oh, Friends is great, and if you haven't watched it, shame on you. Be as
I
wise
know.
as me and watch it constantly because that's all I ever do.
Be as wise as me.
Be as wise as me. Yeah, exactly. No, funny side story is that Doctor, when we first moved in together, Doctor had never properly sat down and watched Friends, and obviously I have because my mum also loved it. So like I'd watched it from being a kid. So I made him sit down when it came on Netflix and watch it. And now sometimes I'll just walk in from work and he's just watching Friends on his own. I've converted him to Friends.
I mean, I knew of Friends and I've watched, you know, some episodes. I just never sat down and watched them all.
That's what I'm saying. But now you just put it on, and you find it all funny constantly.
Yeah.
Like there's one scene that I can just replay, and you'll just be giggling on floor, which is when Chandler throws that baseball and just smashes that lamp because Joey don't catch it, he just stands there, and you just laugh constantly. It's
To be
great.
fair,
Watch it.
the outtakes are much funnier with Matthew Perry and well, his general antics of, you know, like that scene where Monica looks at the camera,
Oh yeah.
or Courtney Cox, and then
And says, "Stop that, Jaden."
she's
You
she's talking about a problem. I can't remember what it was. It was something to do with.
It was the fact that they needed to go. This is how bad I am at with Friends. It was the fact that they wanted to go for their anniversary away, but it was Emma's first birthday and they
Yeah.
couldn't get out.
And then Chandler just looks straight to the camera after she's talking about it and goes, "Yes, what are we going to do?" You know, just to take the piss out of her. And it's just,
Because she kept looking at camera.
I just found it so funny. And then you have Matt LeBlanc in the very next take, just walking up as the camera just pans along and he's just staring at it the entire time.
It's funny. Watch Friends, guys. You'll understand it if you haven't watched it before. Or if you have, I hope you understand because.
Yeah, it's
otherwise-
good.
You know they all got along so well whilst they were filming it.
Yeah. I love it. I want it to come back right bad. It's never gonna happen, but I'd love it.
But we got sidetracked. Enough of April Fools and Friends. This is...
Friends is great. And Wolfie, watch Friends. It's your homework to be as wise as me. Watch Friends.
Oh, great.
yes.
I'm going to be done with my homework by like 2013.
Okay, good. You've got to do it.
Okay, who? What's next on the list? I've got
Who's next?
The skin pack
2000.
version 43 has just released. It's a small update this time. There's only 4 new skins, and there's been a couple taken out, so it's smaller than normal. But if you've downloaded the skin pack before, then you only need to download the update pack. Oh, well, no. If you've downloaded version 42, you only need to download the update pack. If you have an earlier version of the skin pack, if you have an earlier version of the skin pack, then if you want all of the current skins, then you want to download part 1 and 2, and if you want the bonus pack, that's up to you, I guess.
I have to download it all because I didn't download the last one. Sorry, I forgot.
How
I
could
didn't, I
you?
didn't mean to not download it. I just forgot.
I'm disappointed.
Well, and you definitely need to get my skin that's an update so that you can hear Doctor and I taunting Helena constantly.
That's true. Yeah.
Taunting who?
Helena.
Oh, Monica.
I'm sorry. I will let you be in charge of saying that. I'm not going to get involved with that. Other than to, harass you to do it.
Oh, Monica. Helena loves it, really.
Really?
No, just messing it up. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of...
we had American back in 2012 or something.
I didn't get any of that. Sorry, Wolfer.
I was saying that we had a money trend at time back in 2010, 2011.
Oh.
And
No,
you should
Helen-
say, give me a sex and it was funny.
Oh. Yeah, Helen is the new Monica.
Yes. That's confirmed.
I'll say it. I don't care. I've not said it to her yet, so she ain't annoyed at me for it. So, haha.
Speaking of Monica / Helena, the 26, the Sith game has recently started.
Woohoo!
So you've missed your time for sign-ups if you're listening and you wanted to play. But
So it's next time.
be sure to check it out if it's not already ended, or even if it has, and watch how the game pans out, I guess.
And very twins as well.
Yeah. I'm gonna lynch you with a baguette. Is that alright?
Sure.
Okay, good.
Is the baguette going to be a noose, or are you going to be doing something else with it?
No. What I'll do, I'll fashion a noose out of baguette. And then I'll put one in his mouth so he don't cry or anything, or you can't hear him. But then he can just eat it, so it's his final meal at the same time.
That's so sadistic and creative at the same time.
I know. That's how I like to be.
It's a gift.
Yeah, it's a gift. Yeah.
It's a gift.
I'd hate to see what your fatality would be if you were in Mortal Kombat.
Wolfy or
Either of you.
oh.
Oh, speaking of Mortal Kombat, there's a signature of the week at the moment, and Lewin submitted an entry that I quite like. It's got me and Doc on it for some reason, even though it's for Mortal Kombat, but I quite like it.
Yes. I don't have a clue how to do anything for that, so I'll probably get a screenshot from the Sega Genesis game from 92.
So original.
It is.
I think I've only played Mortal Kombat once, and that was at our in real life friend Will's house, because he had it, if you remember. And I remember playing it, saying I wanted it, because it reminded me a little bit of Street Fighter, but more gore, and I loved that. And I want that. I still want that. Didn't we watch? Isn't it coming out for the Switch? Can we get it for the Switch? Is it coming out for the Switch?
Remind me.
Mortal Kombat Switch.
Oh, there was something about Mortal Kombat, I'm pretty sure, actually.
Because if it is, I want it for the Switch, because that'd be...
But yeah, the Sith game. Pay attention.
rolling it.
I mean, it's guaranteed to be fun. There'll be lots of rancors and shapeshifters.
Oh, Helena's
on
going
sticks.
to love you if you start doing that.
Oh, she's already asked me if I'm going to be doing it.
Little
See,
do you
I'm
know
doing-
that's Helena's secret plan. She's going to be bringing him in soon.
She might be. And then
See, my sort of trolliness is very sort of subtle, so I think I'm getting away with it.
yeah.
If you haven't read the recent update, well, it won't be recent by the time this comes out, so I don't think it really matters. First person to die is Sephiroth, and I'm going to fashion him a grave out of sticks. Just because.
May he rest in peace if I get to his head first.
Oh my god, yeah, you should steal his head and put it
I'm
on.
going to.
That'd be great, yeah.
So,
Well, at least
I'm
you
gonna
can't. At least you can't try and wear him like you tried to wear Wolfy in that other
I
game.
did try to
Oh
wear him.
yeah! I forgot you tried to wear wolf.
Oh, Wolfie, I think I've got a screenshot of that chat at some point, but I
don't
basically...
desecrate me, please.
You're not dead, so I can't skin you alive.
if you die, he's going to skin you again.
But if
Okay.
you die, I'm coming. No, but I told Helena it was just like this most bizarre thing ever. Hey, so I'm gonna go to Wolfie's grave and take his, turn him into a pelt and make a hat out of him. String his fingers along my belt, and then I said, "Fulfilling my destiny, Anakin." And she had said, "Why are you doing this? Like, what is wrong with you?" And I said, "I'm fulfilling your destiny, Anakin." So she instead makes me the village nut, which probably was already the case.
Yeah.
Running around with a blanket and carrots, saying, "I'm wearing Wolfie."
That was a great day.
I actually never asked Wolfie what his opinion about all that was. So, what were you thinking when this was happening?
I probably wasn't winning anymore, to be honest. I was dead. I was upset I would die because I usually, I don't know why, but, I think the first 5 games I played, I never died.
Oh.
And then I think that game you mentioned was the second death I had. It was too early on, so it was like, eh. And then I didn't follow it quite as much as I would have if I was still alive.
Oh, it was
Okay.
funny.
So I was like, okay, this is a good game if you want. And
But
then,
I'm pretty sure there was like a message in Discord that said, "Please don't desecrate my body" or something. Good
Oh,
times.
it was good. I think I've only ever survived like a handful of times. I usually always get killed, like by someone. I've never got lynched. I've just always been killed. Like, always been unlucky about it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it could be worse. You could be shot from a distance by Dragon and drop your Sith membership card.
Oh wait, no, I think I was lynched once when I was a Sith.
Yeah.
I think I was because everyone thought I was a Sith. In fact, no, I think I convinced others otherwise. It was when it now tried to make me prove something, like with this box.
The holocron, that was Kaiser.
Kaiser, yeah, tried to make me prove that that I was a Sith and this that, and the other, and I was like, but I'm not, and this and it was just so random that he just brought this box and it just ended up being a random box. It wasn't even a holocron, it was just a box, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, you're like, that's a rock.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, Kaizen got in so much fucking shit with his team for that, because I was on his team, and I actually just tried to defend him towards the end of that phase, and all of a sudden I was in the spotlight just for doing it. It's just...
Yeah.
I should have never have bothered. I should have just left him to die. It was his own stupid mistake.
Yeah, because I was... Wait, you were a Jedi. You were a Jedi as well, I think. Yeah. And then I was the Sith.
Mm.
And then he tried to prove that I was a Sith. And then I'm like, well, I'm not. And then I think I went to kill him, but none of my team came with me, so I ended up dying. I'm like, great.
Yeah.
I'm glad this happened.
The thing is, he was a Jedi consular, so realistically, you had a good chance of winning.
I know, but I didn't win, did I? Helena killed me off. I'm like, great, thanks.
Get
It'll be
ready.
fun to, as we get a game, what the Wookiees have to do with this, if they're going to be like a third-party piece, or if it's just like decoration. I don't know yet, but there's a lot of potential, and it could be a lot of fun.
Definitely.
You know, speaking of Wookiees, they do have a lot of fur. They'd make a pretty good pelt.
Yeah, I'm gonna go try to kill a Wookiee. That'll go.
Oh my god. When all Wookiees turn against you and you just like forced to dust out of the...
Oh, it'd be so shameful if you just got killed by an NPC for trying to skin it.
Rose, I think you should,
These things that the developers put you when you hack the game or something. They put something to prevent you from playing.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm not.
I think you should try it anyway.
I've never known an NPC to actually kill a player though in the past. I'm trying to. I don't think there ever has been.
The last one with the whatever it were in the basement, and you thought I was a Jedi, and I was trying to protect you, and you thought I was Sith because I would dodge it.
Oh.
And who was it that got killed? I want to say it was Di that got killed by us. They got killed in that.
Oh, it was Chemist because Chemist. I think he actually wanted to stop playing at the time. I found out afterwards. And so Helena's way of killing him off was to have him eaten by a lake monster.
Yeah, that were it. Yeah. So they have got killed by NPCs before, but I think it's only when they've said, "Yeah, I don't want to do it anymore." So then she'll kill them off by something.
If I say I don't want to play anymore, will I just be ravagely eaten alive by a fucking Wookiee?
No, you'll be ravagely eaten alive by Doc.
I was gonna say.
Oh well, yeah. I wonder what it's like to eat yourself.
Oh god,
Yeah, then I.
that's just wrong, isn't it?
Oh, just a bit.
Good God, move on.
Right, yes, that's the Sith game anyway. It started again. Moving on. Admin changes, right. So, just as we were preparing the podcast...
And also, as we've been talking...
Yeah, the admin changes have just gone forward for JAWA members. If you're a current JAWA admin, then you most likely just moved up to this new admin level, which is just called full admin, really. You have unrestricted access to all the server commands, and that's just how it is from now on. Obviously, it's still only JA plus admin, there's no extra stuff you're getting, that's pretty much it. NPCs, Merc, Empower, and generally the event passwords that used to be restricted for just event admins. Ugh.
Yeah, and Arc still stays with Council.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Archon still council. There's no way in hell we're giving that out.
But you're like... But you're like on here, so I'm looking at the comment that you're on the same one I'm on. Look.
Yeah, because everyone's on the full admin level.
Okay.
There is one other admin level which will be training admin, but
Yeah, that's there.
that's only for training admins really. So if you've never held admin before or used it before, you'll most likely just go through the training admin until you're instructed on how to use the commands, really. Basically how JAWA School used to work. I'm not 100% on all the details because the topic will have only just gone up as we're recording this, and I've not actually gone to read it myself.
As we speak, it went up 35 minutes ago, and we've already been recording for longer than that. So.
Yeah. So, have fun destroying the server and it won't be my fault. Yay!
Oh my gosh.
I will. I'm just glad because it was in talks that we might have had to reapply, and I don't, so I'm just glad about that. Because I'd have got denied for that and all.
Agreed. I mean, no you wouldn't. No.
Yeah, you better be nice to me.
But, yeah, that's
Exciting changes.
admin for you. If you're a current admin, make sure to check your preams if you haven't already.
I have.
I gotta say, like that, if I can, that is a simple way to probably drive server activity.
Oh, absolutely. It's going to open a
I
lot
mean,
more.
that's really, really great.
Yeah.
And I know, Wolfy, you've instructed all of us on how to use admin, so I know that you're probably looking at this a little bit with the deer in the headlights kind of look, but
I can just imagine.
Yeah.
I haven't been in the set before. I mean, it's a week forever, so that's a bit time, but I'm
Yeah.
trusting you guys. You've been trained properly, thanks to me.
I mean, I never went to JAWA school, so...
Yeah, that's true.
I haven't had.
JAWA school? Admin school.
Yeah, I went to London.
I've never been to one this either. Ironically.
I've just got an image of Wolfie stood like in the movie Peter Rabbit where the deer is just like, oh, lights, and he's just stood there like looking at headlights. I've just got an image of Wolfie doing that, like, and it's the best.
I am the headlight.
Yeah,
You are the headlight. Element of deer staring into Wolfie's light.
yeah.
The two admin instructors going, oh my gosh, I can see the NPC.
Oh,
I love it.
I can't get
Speaking
that
of
image out of my head
headlights,
now.
speaking of Wolfie shining a light onto all of our lives, why haven't you put the banner on the YouTube?
Yeah, that'll be going up sooner.
Good.
Rather than later.
I made a great banner for YouTube of the podcast, and Wolfie's just shining a light onto the fact that it says podcast. And I'm very proud.
It's a very nice banner.
Thank you.
It'll be up at some point, either before we've released this episode or after. Just keep a
I'll
lookout
get you
for
to
it, I
do it
guess.
after.
Just keep a lookout for it, I guess. Right, so after admin changes, we've got a little thing about the JAWA meet and greet. I hope everyone learned something, because it has just gone today. It's probably already ended by now, if not rounding up, I guess. I couldn't be around for too long myself, but...
And I wasn't around at all, sorry. I was busy making the script. I hope you had fun.
Yeah, we don't
Meet
have
and
meet
greet
and
is always
greets
fun.
often enough. We should do them more realistically.
We should. They're always a lot of fun, and it's fun to sort of learn more about the people behind the skin and behind voice, sort of thing. Like the ones that don't come into voice, like Helena and stuff. Or like Frosty's very rarely coming into voice and stuff like that. So it's nice to know a bit more about them to the people that we don't really speak to that often.
Yeah.
I think they're fun.
But yeah, what do you two think about meet and greets, Wolfie? Doc?
They're great. I mean, I usually have some fun doing that, and speaking about myself is a bit weird because I usually don't like that, but it feels very natural for me to do that.
Yeah.
I think it's great also to meet new members like that, and for new members to meet the older members that have been hanging out for years.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
I think a lot of the clan activities are divided into your community or competition. And the community building things like meet and greets, they really kind of to help build the experience of people feeling like it's a family, like they get to, like Wolfie's saying, get to really know things about other people. And when they're frequent or more frequent, I think that really helps build morale as well, because people, feel like they know something, they've had an experience with another person that's positive in the clan outside of a competition.
Yeah, I agree.
Which is kind of why I think the Trouble in Terrorist Town is an event like that, because you are just hanging out with people, and it's community building a lot like the meet and greet. So yeah, I really love those sort of events.
Absolutely.
Yeah, me too.
I mean,
I agree.
even if, you don't trust anyone on Trouble in Terrorist Town. I see it.
True.
Oh,
Yeah,
but
with Jedi Academy and stuff for me, I don't really enjoy the whole fighting aspect of it. I know that's the whole point of the game essentially, but I really like the clan side of it and the getting to know people and talking to people, making friends. That's why I'm still here and I keep talking to people, because that's what I enjoy about it. So meet and greets for me is like a reason for me to go on the server, because it's like I get to just sit and chat, which I'd normally like to do anyway.
yeah.
I really think we need more of them. We just, like you said, we don't have no. When was the last one? Malgus hosted it last time. Oh, months ago now.
Yeah. I do much prefer Trouble in Terrace Town when it's hosted a lot less often.
Yes, same.
Um,
I was part of the problem there. I would host it every
yes,
2
you
months.
were.
Only every 2 months because it was to hit my quota on event planners. But now I've left. I don't need to hit my quota, so that's one less person. So you're welcome.
Just a little less trouble.
Yeah.
How
I just got it. No, like I love the game, but no offense to anybody else who hosts it, because I do like when other people host it. But I really prefer when you host it because you're the person that hosts it first every time. So, but like you change bits and what, and then. But to be fair, even when you host it, I'll take over for 1 or 2 rounds so you can play anyway. So.
Yeah. It's nice to
I do
take
like
part,
that.
but I do also enjoy watching other people do it, because I like seeing how people just interact in that situation and how they handle it.
Yeah.
Because you always have them people like Hyper, who's the way he talks to people and how he just goes about the current situation, it always works in his favour. Even if he's not a terrorist, he still always ends up somehow
Implicating himself.
Yeah. I love Hyper's interactions. Or then you get other people that just generally want bloodshed and they'll just run around and just straight up kill.
Yeah, that'd be me.
Yeah. Oh, there's so many that do it, and then you're, oh, well, they're a traitor, this and the other. It's like, well, clearly not, because why would they do that? They're not tactical enough, they're just going around and doing that, but you kill them anyway, and then they think, oh, how many's left? It's like, still 3 out of 3. And they're like,
You know, I just read today, the wiki, I was reading GT. Rule number 1 is do not do that. Just saw that today. Don't kill unless you're supposed to. So, you can take that rule off.
That needs updating. What I meant by that rule when I originally made it up was don't just kill and not say anything. I mean, you can do that technically, but it's not really advised because, you know, people are going to look at it and think, well, he's a traitor, so we'll take him out.
It should be more of, if you kill somebody, don't be surprised if someone questions you around it.
Yeah.
And attempt to make up a believable story if and when possible, sort of thing, because then it's sort of clear that you don't have to say anything, and you can kill anybody, but if you do, people are going to question it because they're going to see it in logs. It's the only way around it. You can't not show the logs and who's killed who.
Yep.
I don't know how we started talking about Trouble in Terrace Town, but
That's my fault.
Because we're on about like community and stuff, and even though Trouble in Terrace Town is a game and stuff, it doesn't necessarily revolve around skill or anything. You don't have to be skilled for it, which I really like. That's why I always host it, because I was like, well, other ones I don't really enjoy participating in because I'm not skilled, so I don't want to play them. So, again, hope you enjoyed the meet and greet, guys.
yes, I hope you all had fun. I hope you all learned something.
I'll hopefully be at the next one.
Speaking of learning stuff, here comes one of my favourite bits. One of my fucking favourite bits.
Oh yeah, fuck me, this is the best bit.
Swearing is allowed! Yay! Within
in the-
reason.
In the in the edit, put some like party effects on there, like party noises, like, you know.
Oh, just a bunch of confetti popping up.
Yeah, yeah. It's like woohoo. Yeah, within reason.
Yeah, but
So you can't set my favourite word, which I'm sad about, but I also do get. So it is what it is. I don't have to type it. I can say it in voice whenever I want, so I don't really care.
what's your favourite word begin with?
It's cunt, mate.
And what's the rest of that word?
Cunt.
But yeah, if you haven't heard the news, because there was no announcement topic, so why would you have unless you're actively checking the wiki like someone?
Wait, there weren't an announcement topic?
No.
Oh, you told me, so I can't remember. Like, I remember you going, by the way, swearing's allowed, am I, is it? You're like, yeah. Because you were on the server at the time swearing to see if it worked.
Yeah, we weren't making a big deal out of it, but I am, so Yay!
Fuck yeah.
Oh, but just don't abuse it. Just go within reason. And obviously,
Yeah.
with swearing allowed, it doesn't mean there's other things allowed, like calling people names or just general harassment, racism, etc. Those are still staying in place.
Racism and obscenity and all that.
Yeah, just generally being a dick, like, that's still not allowed. It's just, you can say the word fuck, like, that's all that's really allowed,
Yeah.
You can say the words, it don't mean you can use them in horrible situations.
Yeah.
So what I'm throwing it out, I know you're the host, but I'm still throwing it out, yeah. What do you two think, Wolfie and Doc, about the no swearing rule?
Go ahead, Wolfie.
I'm pretty much used to it being there, so it probably won't make a difference for me. But I mean, if I get to shit instead of like crap, I'm still going to say crap because I'm formatted, so so on the server.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, I think that kind of goes back to like the whole way that the JKA community has evolved over time. I mean, JAWA is now in its 14th year, right?
Yeah.
And when it started, when the game started, when JAWA started, all those years ago, there's a lot of iterations, but they kind of started around the concept of family-friendly clan. And that's how people gamed back then. And now we're to a point now where, like, what's the number one selling game was Battle Royale style Fortnite. And, like, that's a totally different experience with a different group of people. And so I think it's important with anything that the clan does to kind of evolve, to be relevant, but you can't like, lose the heart and mission and soul of the clan. So I think it's an okay compromise. I mean, obviously, if someone's just going off on someone, the admins are still going to do what they do. So it's really, has it changed that much other than I've seen like a couple Jawas come in and just swear and then leave because they can. Like,
that's literally all that's happened.
I mean, really, okay, the rule changed and I saw a flurry of Jawas come in and just swear like maniac, leave. Like, they just wanted to do it because they weren't allowed to. Yeah. And now it's like back to normal. So
yeah, pretty much.
It just means that if guests come on and they say a swear word or whatever, it's not, the admins just aren't going to pick up on it unless they're telling someone to fuck off or something, and being nasty about it.
Right.
Yeah.
If they just drop like the F-bomb, it's not going to be something the admins pick up on. So if you're on the server and you didn't know about it and someone swears and the admins aren't paying attention, no, that's allowed. We can do that now.
In all honesty, much like the Padawan rule that used to be in effect where you couldn't have a Padawan name, I hated adminning that.
Yeah.
But much like that, the swearing rule is another one of those that I just didn't really care for adminning it, because it's such an...
It's a stupid concept. Like, in real life we swear a lot, sort of thing, me and you, especially. Like, obviously about YouTube, but I know that in real life we do. And the fact that on the server we had to tell people off for swearing when in real life where there's like, oh, fuck this or fuck that or whatever, it felt hypocritical of me to tell people not to swear when I was sat in voice swearing.
At the same time that you're admin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It felt so hypocritical of me to go, yeah, you're not allowed to do that, and I'm just sat there swearing like my head off. Like, it just... I didn't really like it. I wanted to be able to swear if I wanted to, and I was always weird about putting like WTF, for example. I still weren't sure if that was actually allowed or not, because I was just so cautious of it. Now I don't have to worry about what I'm typing.
Right.
I mean, at the same time, I understand why it was there. And,
yeah.
As Doc said, it was, one of those things that was, well, it was understood more why it was around back then compared to now, with how times have changed, really. So I'm just glad that it's just gone now.
We've just got 3 words that you're not allowed to say, which, again, even with my favourite word being in there, I do understand it, but the other 2, again, I really understand them. I wouldn't have expected them to be lifted.
Yeah.
I don't know how we can say that without it.
Well, why would we?
No, I don't mean say it, I mean like mention it. If you want to know what they are, message us.
Yeah.
We'll explain it.
Message Rose. She'll be more
Message
than
me.
happy to just
Only
provide.
Rose. Someone else wants.
Yeah, just message me. It's fine. Like, I will say it. I don't care. Like, I'll tell you what it is because I'm just explaining what it is. I don't mind. Message me if you want to know. If you don't know, you should know. Like, it's obvious. But yeah, message me. That's fine.
But moving on from swearing, we've got a small wiki change, but I mention it because it's on the home page, basically.
Wolfie.
But I mention it because it's on the main page anyway. But the regular members page link, it's now been separated into two. I'm pretty sure we never mentioned it in the last podcast. But we've now, instead of just got members where you'll see a list of both active and retired, and at the top it'll show, the numbers of active, retired and total. There's now two pages, one for active members and one for retired members. So it's actually more of an accurate representation of how many people are actually active in JAWA now, if you go and check on the wiki. And if you so much care, you can also check the retired tab as well. There's also a little clan supporter area on there that wasn't there before.
It's just got the one person. I'll suddenly.
Yeah, it's just got Dab on there, no one else. One is the... okay. But yeah, I thought I'd mention that because it's a nice little change on the wiki, I think.
Yeah.
But moving swiftly on, we'll move on to the last little subject we've got. Which is for the last league we just had on the 31st of March. So a couple of people have got some first victories and some stuff. So first off, we've got Natsumi, who's got her first win in this month's duel tournament, or last month's.
Well done, Nats, if you're listening.
Yes, well done.
Also, if you are listening, sorry about previously swearing.
I was going to say, she's probably not.
Probably not
Of
now.
course you go back to swearing.
No, I'm just saying sorry. Because it's Nats, and she don't like swearing. Carry on. Well done, Nats.
Well done, Natsumi, yes. She also get a chance to fight Robin for the championship, but again, Robin cheated, so she weren't going to get it. But that's nothing new. We need someone to kick Robin off, or for him to lose internet on the next league. That'd be great.
Well, you kick him off, and then you'll be happy, won't you? Because you need that one.
Well, everyone will have the same level admin soon, so I could just ban him real quick before the end.
You can't ban the leader.
I could.
You can't. You'll get banned, and then I'll get banned because I'm on the same IP as you. Don't get banned.
It'll be my last Actors Council to get the championship. But yeah, again, well done, Natsumi. We also have Joker, who's won his first freestyle lightsaber event, which is where you can use either single, duels, or staff. Lightsaber Haven, not just regular lightsaber. You know what I mean?
Done.
Then we have Watch Out for That Sniper win, a first-time winner, which is Coffee King, with a pretty long 27 seconds for that. Well done, Coffee.
Nice.
It's actually quite a long time. Most people just last, minus 1 second. So
-1.
yeah. So that's actually nice to see that kind of time. Then we have a dual Haven victory from Anok. It wasn't her first, but it did move her up for a tie in 28th place of all-time league wins, with 14 altogether. So well done, Anok, on moving up there. And then we had our very own Wolfy here get a Staff Haven win and a tag team tournament win, which moves him into 10th place all-time with 38 league wins.
Well done, Baguette.
Thank you.
Well done, Wolfy.
Top 10, that was really top 10.
Cheers.
And then, and then, congratulations to Coffee and Prain/Joker for the first ever league victories. And they've got one on the wiki profile now. Won't be long before you catch up to Red Shadow, I'm sure.
You've already caught up to me, so I've only got one.
Well, You cheated, so.
I didn't cheat on. It was Watch Out for the Snap. It's like the first one I ever went to, and I won. But then I don't turn up anymore, and I didn't turn up to the last one because it was Mother's Day in UK, so we didn't go. So we were spending time with our mummy. I went to Skeggy. They were great.
And that actually does it for our script. Brexit didn't break the podcast this time.
It did originally, but you fixed it. You got a deal.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I won't leave for our deal.
I think it was just a glitch. I think we actually did, leave the EU, and that little glitch in the system was us leaving.
So if you're listening to this, June, that was the exact moment that Doctor and Rose broke the European Union.
Yep. That's if it goes through in June, because
Now they have to beg Wolfy to send them baguettes.
Yes.
Yep, we do.
Well, how are they going to do that when we don't get a trade deal?
True. Please, Wolfie, send me a quick.
I sent breadcrumbs by mail and worse.
Oh.
But yeah, have any of you got any comments or last thoughts on anything we covered throughout any of them?
Just congratulations to everybody that either won something, came back, or did something this month, this week, this past 3 weeks. I don't even know where we are. Just well done, everybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah, and I want to say I'm really optimistic and excited about the future of the community, and there's a lot of awesome stuff that has yet to happen, and I'm excited to see it, and it's going to be a good time.
Yeah, I agree.
Absolutely.
And I need a new headset, so if anybody wants to send me one, please send it to... No, I'm not actually going to...
No.
It keeps falling off my head.
Maybe a little bit your head then.
Well, it's snapped right in the middle of my headset, so it's only held on with sellotape. So it's a bit massive for me now, and it just keeps slipping. And I'm sad about it.
Oh.
I know.
Right. So, as I mentioned earlier, we've got a little quiz here. I'm sure Doc's going to be quite happy with this. We've got some Star Wars trivia for you all. How's this going to work?
Oh no, you ask a question.
Should you all have, like, buzzwords to try and guess in an answer?
I don't know. You decide.
Maybe if you all just say your answers.
Well,
Okay.
then that could just be all
Because
a
then you
mess.
could all just confer. You might all just pick the same answers every time.
Why don't we all just have... You give us all the word.
There's 30 questions overall. So, what I'll
Oh my
do
lord.
is I'll just divide them by 3. And you all have 10 questions each.
We could all
Okay.
have a word, so like Wolfie could shout baguette.
Yeah.
He's got this.
I'm going to be terrible at this game, so I'm probably going
It's alright, I'm going to be terrible too. So.
1 point if I'm lucky.
Well, I like Doctor's idea of dividing it. That way we don't wreck each other.
Yeah.
Well,
That's true.
you never know. Some people could have just super easy questions and some have super hard ones. I haven't looked at them properly yet.
Mine are going to be super hard. Mine are going to
Oh.
be like the questions that you were asking, Doc. Like,
Those were nonsense. Half of those made up.
exactly, that's what he's going to do with me. It's going to be like that. We're going back to Friends again, but it's going to be like the episode with Friends when Ross goes for that grant. And he's just like asking proper, like normal questions to the other two candidates, but then to Ross he's like, "What's my birthday?" And it's like, just like, what? Although if you ask me your birthday, I will know that. So,
Okay.
nah.
Well, Rose, you're first for the first question.
Is it
So,
what's your birthday?
what Ewok medicine man? No, not really. That's not what it says here. Okay. So this one's pretty easy. Who is Luke Skywalker's dad?
Anakin Skywalker / Darth Vader.
Hooray! You lost a point. Okay, Wolfie.
What?
No, I'm kidding. You got one. You got one. Okay,
Thanks.
Wolfie. Which in the original film? What? That's weird. Which is the original film of the original 6 in which the desert planet Tatooine doesn't appear?
Oh, what is this?
That didn't make any sense.
I know
Which
the
of the original 6 films didn't have Tatooine appear in it?
Revenge of the Sith, maybe? I don't know.
No, it was The Empire Strikes Back.
Of course, I was about to say that. The sixth. That was my sixth guess, actually.
Oh, well, you would have got it eventually, I guess. Okay,
Actually.
Doc.
Yeah.
Which 1981 blockbuster features characters from the original trilogy carved onto an ancient wall?
That would be Indiana.
That is incorrect. It is Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Harley. Rose. Oh my god! Your question goes so easy again. Your first question was so easy, and then their two was like, what questions? And then yours is this.
Go on.
What's the name of the green-skinned bounty hunter Han Solo kills in Mos Eisley Cantina?
Green.
Well done.
Why am I getting the easy
I
one?
thought it was Monica.
Oh yeah, sorry, Monica.
Yeah,
Damn it.
she's pretty green-skinned, isn't she?
No. That's
Okay. Wolfie, who kills Jabba the Hutt?
Who does? It's been that long since I've watched the movie, so... Who does care?
Oh, come on, Wolfie, you know this one.
No, I don't. Super proud.
Think back. How did Jabba the Hutt die?
I can't remember. Didn't he die in the fucking pit or something? Oh, I don't know. Is it Yoda? No, it's not Yoda. I don't know.
Yoda. Okay. It wasn't Yoda. It was Leia.
I was gonna sell her. She
What's
strangles
that?
him with her chains, doesn't she?
yeah.
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 But good guess.
No, it's Jabba.
No, it's not. It's not right. No, it's not.
Okay, Doc.
Mm.
Which of the original trilogy films has the most deaths?
Oh my gosh. Depends on if we're counting Death Stars blowing.
It might. I don't know.
Giving me these loaded questions. Not Empire. I'm gonna go with Return of the Jedi.
Incorrect. It was A New Hope. Which
Okay.
is quite surprising, really. I would have expected it to be the Return of the Jedi as well.
But who counted them? Like, that's some nerd in the basement that counted how many people died in the show. So
This is a question I didn't actually know. This is actually
Oh, and this
quite
is for me.
interesting. Okay, Rose.
Fuck.
Which character does Ewan McGregor's uncle, Dennis Lawson, play in the original trilogy?
Ewan McGregor's uncle's in it?
Apparently.
Yes.
Dennis Lawson.
In which one? In what?
What character does Ewan McGregor's uncle, Dennis Lawson, play in the original trilogy? That is incorrect.
No, no.
Ding ding.
I'd
I
be
don't
surprised if you
know.
guessed this one.
I'm trying to think who were even in the original trilogy. I don't know.
They really had to wedge his character in there.
Ha
That don't make any sense to me. Should I have got that?
Yeah, it's Wedge Antilles.
So I would not have. I don't even.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that either, but yeah. I would have been really surprised if you got that right, because I wouldn't have.
Yeah, no, of course.
You amateurs.
Okay.
See,
Really?
if this was a Sherlock quiz, I'd be getting all these.
What kind of a question is this? I picked this.
Is that the
quiz, so
question?
it's my fault, but
Is that the question?
That's the point now.
Wolfie, which is the original film of the original 6 to be nominated for Best Picture, and what beat it?
And what beat it?
We'll skip the what beat it bit. We'll just ask which was the original, which film of the original 6 was nominated for Best Picture.
Return of the Jedi, maybe?
No, it was New Hope actually.
And
Who won?
If you want to know who beat it, it was Annie Hall, but I don't even know why that's even
I
important.
don't
for
know
this
what
quiz.
that is, so
Same.
it's obviously
Annie-
a film.
wasn't Annie Hall the
Hmm?
I don't even know.
What a weird question.
because I think it was JAWA that beat it.
I don't even know.
Hmm.
Okay, Doc. Which prop ended up nicknamed the Pork Burger by the special effects crew?
Pork with a K or a G?
With a K.
Pork, not porg. Which prop ended up being named the Pork Burger?
Yeah, by the special effects crew.
Jeez. This original G or can't even. I'm gonna say it's Max Rebo.
No, it was the Millennium Falcon, apparently.
Really?
Burger. How?
Ah,
Alright then.
okay, Rose.
Can I have like Sherlock questions? Because I know Sherlock stuff.
You've only got 2 points because you got the easiest questions at the start.
Exactly. So if this was Sherlock though, I'd know these.
Realistically, we should just have a chance for other people to steal the point if you can't get it, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've all had
Question
3
number-
questions each, so we'll introduce it from here. You can all steal points if the others can't guess it.
Okay.
So, if Rose doesn't get this, you two have a chance to steal it. But, what does the term Blue Harvest mean in the context of the original trilogy, Rose?
Oh fuck me. I don't know. Pass. I ain't got a fucking
I'll
clue.
steal.
Okay, Doc?
It is the working title for Return of the Jedi, and the subtext was Horror Beyond Imagination.
Well done. You got it right.
I
Okay.
wouldn't have had a clue.
Wolfie. This is a question I imagine someone in the clan would rather enjoy, but what was Luke Skywalker's original surname?
What? I know this. I think I know that. Hold on.
Before he ended up with Skywalker, George Lucas had an
Yeah.
idea for a different name for Luke Skywalker. Do you know what it
It
was?
weren't Skywalker originally.
I've seen this long.
I'll give you a
time ago.
clue. The name was
Yeah, it's
repurposed
fine.
for somebody else.
Oh,
And something.
And something else, yes. Thanks, Doc.
Sorry.
I think this is Skynet. Isn't this Skynet? I forgot.
I have seen that.
Just have dogs steal it after and get 25 points.
Okay, anyone want to steal?
He said Doc steal it. So.
No, Rose, you give your guess
No,
first.
because I can't think. I have seen this and I do know it because like my dad spoke about it several times, but I ain't got-
Okay, let me give you. There's a clan member with this,
Oh, that doesn't help.
What?
and he loves mayo.
He loves-
I was going to mention the clan member thing, but I thought
Oh
I'd give it away.
wait, is-
Yes. It's Starkiller.
There you go.
yeah, Luke Starkiller, and then it would repeat. Yeah,
Okay.
I knew it began with an S, but for some reason the only thing I had in my head was sand, and I don't know why.
This is a
So what
really
else did you
long
do?
question for 1 point, this one. This is so unfair. Okay, this question is split into 6 quotes that you have to finish.
Who's it
So,
for?
It's meant to be for you, but
Okay.
I'll give you 2 quotes each, and obviously you have a chance to steal again.
Okay.
So we'll start off with you, Doc. Match the opening line to the Star Wars films they're from. So,
Okay.
Command Station. This is ST-321. Code Clearance Blue. What film is it from?
Man, yes. Is that correct?
So what did you say?
What did you
The
say? you cut
Phantom
off?
Menace.
Ah, no. It was actually Return of the Jedi. I was meant
No,
to
yeah.
fucking... What am I doing? Okay. No one gets that point because I ruined that.
Okay. All right.
I forgot we was doing the bloody thing. Okay, Rose.
What?
Which quote does this film originally come from? Senator, we're making our final approach into Coruscant.
I can picture the scene, but I can't think of the name of the film. I'll pass it over.
Okay. Any of you two got it?
Wolfie, you want to take a guess?
I may have one chance in 1 in 6 times. So, what the hell? The first one again? No, the fourth one. Well, the one the pod race.
The one with the
I don't
pod
remember
race.
the names of the film for the Phantom Menace.
It's not the Phantom Menace.
Attack of the Clones.
Hey, Doc got it. Okay. This is such a stupid bloody quote, but okay. Wolfie. What quote does this film come from?
Shouldn't this be done?
What quote from
Oh,
this
wait.
film? What quote does this film come from? Okay, sure.
Okay, get ready for the quote.
Okay.
Captain. Don't blame me, blame the quiz. I know what scene it is, but all they say is Captain.
This is from the Christmas episode of Star Wars. Episode that was ever made.
That is incorrect.
Shame.
Anyone want to steal the point?
Rose, you want to steal it?
I don't know. But I'll guess a random film. I'll guess Return of the Jedi because I don't know. It could be any.
That's incorrect. Do you
Damn
have
it,
a
I
spell?
knew it.
It's Phantom Menace.
Yes, well done.
What? You're cheating.
No, that's right. The guns blow up the ship. That's the only line that's uttered.
Yeah. Okay. So, Doc, I've got a quote for you here.
Okay.
Can you guess which film it's from? I'll try and do the voice as well. Lock on to him, R2.
Revenge of the Sith.
Return of the Revenge of the Sith.
Episode 9.
I'll give you that one. You were correct. Yes, it's Revenge of the Sith. Okay. Back to Rose.
I need you to say that quote again with a very monotone wooden Anakin accent.
A monotone wooden Anakin accent.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
with
French
the,
accent.
It's like how I was reading the Doki Doki thing earlier.
Oh. Lock on to him, R2. That better?
still more animated than the entire character trilogy.
Well, I tried. Okay, Rose.
Yep.
The quote for you. Echo 3 to Echo 7. Han, old buddy, do you read me?
Oh god, I don't know names of things. I don't know.
The episode number's fine.
Episode 2.
Han, old buddy, do you read me?
Oh, I didn't hear the hand part. Although essentially episode 2 could be, original. You don't know what I meant. I don't know.
Okay, anyone want to steal the point?
Wolfie?
I'm gonna say episode 1 for some reason.
Of the originals! They are original 1, 2 and 3,
It's episode 4. If I say episode 1, it's episode 4.
Echo Base. Echo Base Empire.
Yeah, it's Empire Strikes Back number 5. Because
Well,
it's Echo 3 to Echo 7, Han, old buddy, do you read me? So it's Han Solo as well, that's a bigger clue.
do you know if this were a Sherlock quiz, I'd be kicking everyone's ass, but,
I'm disappointed in you so much.
Why? Because I don't know quotes.
Yeah?
I could quote Sherlock. I could quote Doctor Who. I could probably quote Gossip Girl, maybe. Don't
Well,
know
you're
what
not
else.
in a Gossip Girl clan, are you, Rose?
Damn. That'd be good. Do you think they do then?
Okay,
No.
No.
Wolfie. The quote for you is, "Did you hear that? They shut down the main reactor."
The maniac. What's the maniac story?
Just try and imagine the scene if it helps.
I mean, it's probably from the best Diablo in the world. I don't even know in which episode it takes place. I'm going to say it's Return of the Jedi.
No, it wasn't Return of the Jedi. Anyone want to steal it?
The quote is, they shut down the main reactor.
Yeah, the quote is, did you hear that? They shut down the main reactor."
I'm going to say Trade Federation. Episode 1?
No.
Really?
Rose, you got one?
Um,
Yeah, no.
Is it? Wait, what did Wolfie guess?
Wolfie guessed episode 6, Doc guessed episode 1.
Okay, so I've got anyone in between there. I'm gonna guess episode 4.
Yay.
Correct.
Yay!
Okay,
It's a random number, but yay!
that does it for the annoying quotes.
Woohoo!
So, Doc, an actual proper question. An easy question, but what does Han Solo claim the Millennium Falcon can do in less than 12 parsecs?
Make the Kessel Run.
Yes, well done. Okay, back to Rose.
Great.
Which actor made lightsaber sounds when he was dueling, which had to be removed in post-production?
I want to say Ewan McGregor.
Well done, you're actually right.
I remember his Graham Norton interview when he said it.
What kind of question is this?
That's a good question to ask
Oh,
someone.
it's a
What kind of
thing.
question is this? It's stupid.
Okay,
And before the question is just what?
Wolfie,
Yeah.
because you're on 0 points, this
Confirm.
question has 4 possible answers, so you can get up to 4 points for this one. I'll give them all to you.
Yeah, watch me get no point in it.
It's alright, me too.
Rose is on 5, Doc's on 6, you're on 0.
I'm on 5. Hold on. How did that happen?
Cheating.
Yeah.
I only got 3 right, didn't I? Oh, I don't know.
Poke scripts.
Poke scripts.
Anyway, Wolfie, you got 4 chances for this one. So, which characters did these actors almost play? Benicio del Toro. I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
Yeah.
Do you know who he almost played?
No, but I'm going to guess.
Okay.
Can I look at what it looks like? Because I don't even know what it looks like. Hold on.
You can search the actor if you want. I don't know if you can spell it after I just pronounced it, but it's Benicio del Toro.
Benicio del Toro. Well,
I think I've heard that name before.
I don't know, maybe a bad guy like Darth Vader.
No,
Of course.
I doubt anyone wants to try and steal that.
How old is he?
He's 52.
He's 52. Harrison Ford's in his 6th. Have been Han Solo. And the guy plays a bad guy in what kind of, like in episode 8, right?
Benicio del Toro.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
the key breaker, code breaker.
I don't actually know who he is, so
I don't know. One of the Sith Lords.
care to take a guess at which one?
So it's a Sith Lord. Not Dooku's old. Sidious was already cast. I mean, he wasn't going to play Maul, was he?
Is that your guess?
I guess.
It's right, it's Darth Maul.
Really? Come on.
I know, right? I don't even know who this is and why it's even a question on the quiz.
He played the Codebreaker in episode 8.
I barely even watched episode 8. Cause
You watched it once.
Yeah, I watched it once and that's it.
Okay.
Okay, Wolfie, do you know who Christopher Walken is?
No.
No. What,
He-
Christopher?
Christopher Walken.
You have no idea how stupid and absurdly low is my.
Is it the guy that I know?
I don't
I
know.
don't know who that guy is, but okay. He's old, so I'm assuming he's new. 5 films.
I guess I'm gonna not guess. I'm gonna.
Pardon me.
Oh, pardon me.
Ow!
What happened?
I spat my pen at my arm at my hand.
I don't know. You should
Yeah,
say
it's
that.
the guy that I know.
Yeah, it said it looks like
I
Jigsaw, but it's really
It does-
from.
Darth Vader,
It's
I'm
from.
sorry, once again.
He's in Hairspray and he
That's
does
it.
that music video where he's dancing to that song. Like, what's that song?
So yeah, my guess is Darth Vader, because I'm going to keep guessing Darth Vader until they report.
Oh yeah, he dances to Weapon of Choice.
No, it wasn't Darth Vader. Anyone else want to try and steal?
Rose, just say
What,
Han Solo.
Who he
'Cause everybody-
played?
Everybody tried out for Han Solo.
Is
so
it
just-
is it who he played or who he was gonna play?
Who he almost played.
Oh right, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna guess. Han Solo.
That's right, it was Han Solo.
Oh,
Of course it is, because it's like everybody was almost Han Solo.
like I know him and I know the actor and I know him from like this song that I've just sent in podcast, but also like I know him from Hairspray. He plays the dad in the second Hairspray. He's a great actor.
Okay. Wolfie, do you know who Gary Oldman almost played?
I know Gary Oldman. I know who he is. So it's a major step already.
I wouldn't have guessed that he almost played this character.
Oh, so that's not. Maybe Qui-Gon's in? I don't know.
No.
It's not Qui-Gon, of course not Qui-Gon. Never Qui-Gon.
Anyone want to try and steal?
I know the answer.
Go on then.
He was cast for Grievous, or cast for.
Yes, well done. You got the point. Okay. Last one for you, Wolfie, of these actors that almost played characters. Do you know who Michael Jackson almost played?
What?
No, I know who Michael Jackson is.
You don't know who Michael Jackson is?
I do! I'm not
I
that
was gonna
stupid,
say. I thought you
actually.
said don't, and I was like, whoa.
No, I'm not that stupid. I do live under a rock, but still. Michael Jackson did film, no way. A Stormtrooper.
No, although many celebrities have already played stormtroopers as cameos.
Benedict Cumberbatch did.
Anyone else want to try and steal it?
Michael Jackson.
I don't even think that's a real question.
No, I think this is the trick question. But we'll go for.
I mean, who does he remind?
Who did you say?
Darth Vader.
No.
Well, I don't know. Doc, you go.
I have no idea. What era? Like he was around for the trilogy and the prequel trilogy, I guess. So what era are we talking about?
I guess I can tell you. It was prequel trilogy for him.
Prequel. Michael Jackson was going to be the prequel. Dear Lord. I got nothing. Boss Nass.
No.
Who?
Oh God, please tell us because it'd be brilliant.
Jar Jar Binks.
Oh, come on.
Oh my Christ! Are you joking?
No,
Oh,
that's
my
literally what
baby
it
Jar
says here.
Jar. Who's
Can you
gonna fill
imagine?
Can I get a pity point at least or something?
I might have loved Jar Jar even more if that's even possible. We don't know. Never know.
Okay, there's meant to be 15 questions left, but considering those questions had some extra ones in, we'll just go to question 20. So, 5 more questions. So, Doc,
Hmm.
what planet do Wookiees come from?
Funny that.
Your house.
You've already got the point.
Your
Okay,
house.
next question.
Catch it.
You already got the point.
Yeah, we all know what planet Wookiees come from. Just look at the Sith game.
One the one, yeah.
Okay. Rose, what grooming product was sprayed silver to make Qui-Gon's communicator?
I'm sorry.
I never listened to this.
What grooming product was sprayed silver to make Qui-Gon's communicator?
Hairspray? I don't fucking know.
Mm-mm.
No. Anyone want to try and steal it?
Well, if you want to guess.
Like shaving cream.
Oh, close.
It's
Nope.
something to do with shaving. Doc?
A woman's Gillette razor.
Yes.
Oh, to make
Oh, to make the what? What was the question again?
what grooming product was sprayed to make silver to make the to make Qui-Gon's communicator? For some reason, I had in my head what product was sprayed onto the communicator.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Hairspray.
And
That makes more sense.
again, of course, we'll go point for that one.
Okay. What does Luke's Uncle Owen do as a job, Wolfie?
Why this question?
I don't know. They're like crazy, aren't they?
Luke's uncle.
Yeah, Uncle Owen. What did he do as a job? Think back to the very start of episode 4.
Yeah, because I know it by heart. I don't know. Probably that like pilot. I don't know. Disappointing.
Anyone want to help Wolfie out here?
I don't know. Were you a farmer or something?
He was a moisture.
I don't know who to give that point to. I'll split it. 6.5 for Rose. 10.5 for Doc.
You can just give it to Rose. She said farm. It's fine.
Okay.
No, we'll split it. I'm nowhere near you, so it's not like it matters.
Oh, you want to go with points? Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Two.
Doc.
Hmm.
Which characters first seen in a Steven Spielberg film appear in The Phantom Menace?
Say that again, please.
Which characters first seen in a Steven Spielberg film appear in The Phantom Menace?
Which characters first seen?
In a Steven Spielberg film appear in The Phantom Menace?
The only thing I can think of is Senator T.
Of what, sorry?
E.T. Extraterrestrial?
I don't actually know what this answer is,
Okay.
but it might actually be what you just said. I don't know.
What's it say?
EATS. Eats.
E.
Eats.
I don't know. I don't know what that means.
Same.
No one knew that anyway. Okay. Right. Last question. Rose is on 6.5 points. Doc is on 10.5. Wolf is on 0.
Come on, Wolfie, you can do it.
I'm
This
going
is for
to.
This is for 20 points.
Yes. This is for 20 points. Okay.
Okay.
So, first one to shout the answer and the names of the characters to me will get the points.
That could be anyone though, and I can shout louder because I'm actually in your ear hole.
So be ready to call out the number and name them.
Okay.
How many characters' hands does Anakin / Darth Vader cut off and name them?
Luke, Dooku,
Doc's gonna win.
Luke and Dooku, and I mean, I don't know. Trying to think here.
Come on, Rose and Wolfie.
Come on.
How many hands does Anakin / Vader cut off?
2.
I mean, he cuts off.
Is that 3 of them? Because Luke, Dooku, Destin, or Sansa, and someone else is. So, to the point where.
Well, he don't cut off his up.
So Wolfie, you guessed 3, didn't you?
Yeah,
I
he did.
did.
Rose, you guessed 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're out.
Damn.
I agree with Wolfie. It's 3, and it's Dooku and Luke.
And who's the other one?
Dooku has 2 hands cut off.
Oh, he's got you there, you know.
This question's fucking incorrect then.
Here I'm at, anyway.
So
it's actually 4.
Oh.
Who's the other one?
That's a very good point, Doc.
Wait, really?
The actual
I
answer's
remember
4,
that.
but who are the people then? There's 3 people, but 4 hands.
So you've
Okay.
said, obviously, them
He-
2.
I mean, he cuts off. In the original trilogy, Anakin cuts off Dooku,
Mhm.
and this, or I'm sorry, yeah, in the next trilogy he cuts off Luke.
Yeah.
Who else does he cut off?
I don't remember that.
Who else loses a hand?
Any ideas, Wolfie?
Of course I don't.
Wait, really?
I'm surprised.
I'm sorry, I just don't remember this.
How can you not remember this very memeable scene?
Well, no, I remember the scene, but I don't remember
What's the
them,
scene?
them getting the hand cut off.
Okay, I'll give you both a clue as to who had the hand cut off.
Okay.
The person I'm going to quote isn't the one specifically that had their hand cut off, but
Oh, maybe.
unlimited power!
Yeah, Mace Windu. Okay. But that wasn't a hand. He jacked that guy's arm.
No, it was definitely just a hand.
Yeah, it was just a hand. I'm looking at pictures from the scene.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just his hand. I did not remember that.
Okay, well done, Doc. You earned 30.5 points.
Oh, well done.
Cheers.
Well done, Rose, coming in second with 6.5 points. And
I'm clapping for myself.
Wolfie, you can have a pat on the head.
A golden acorn.
The wiki game is better.
The golden 0.
The golden zero. It's a golden donut. 'Cause it's
To be
some shit
fair, some of those questions were,
Well, bullshit.
yeah.
Some of them.
No, the first 2 I had went bullshit. They were fine. But I'm like, after that. Oh, and then the Ewan McGregor making sounds thing I was fine with because, like I said, I saw him on Graham Norton saying about it. Because then he did a lightsaber battle with someone. A celebrity, I can't remember who. And he was making the sounds.
Yeah.
So I remember that.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed that quiz.
I didn't.
No.
You're right, I'm
No,
sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, I think we can all agree that we actuals now take.
Yeah, that's true. We are into actually. I left that group today.
You did.
Yeah.
I should just stick to the Ewok medicine men.
You sure?
Or you could just give me Sherlock questions and I'd beat everyone's ass.
Maybe that'll be the next podcast.
Please,
I
that'd be
know a
great.
bit of Sherlock too. I might be able to pull my
Yeah, see? Wolfie knows Sherlock too.
Yay.
Like, we
Yes,
can do it.
can you believe that?
I just love Sherlock. That's all I've been watching. It's actually on pause on Netflix right now, as we speak.
Oh, anyway, that will conclude today's podcast. Thanks for coming on, Doc, as our guest.
Thank you, Doc.
Thank you for having me. It was fun. Appreciate it.
Stop applauding him. He's a clone. He's a false Doc. He doesn't
Full of
exist.
shock. Just because you can't see your future doesn't mean it's not there.
Oh, and thank you again for Rose and Wolfy for coming on with me.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you for hosting
thank you.
And thank
Nobody ever
you
thanks
for
the host.
watching, whoever.
or listening, because essentially it's a podcast and people just listen to the show.
Yes.
No, he's gonna put pictures of Michael Jackson in together.
Oh yeah, totally.
Just one flashes up for like a split second now. Like, gone. Screen. That's all you got.
Well, thank you for hosting.
Yes, thank you. I'll see you in 2 weeks, guys.
Yes. Okay, bye!
Bye! Bye!
And there's me about to leave the Discord call again. I keep doing that.
Idiot.
Jeez.